Today's Wednesday morning, December the 7th. Everybody knows what the day is. If you don't, Google it. And if you have to Google it because you don't know what I'm talking about, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, whatever. But had a lot of people ask me, how much rain we've gotten so far, and right now we've gotten almost 4 inches of rain. There are some creeks that are starting to run some water here now, but the water levels have not started coming up yet. Road is in great shape. You can see down through there. This is the wettest spot on the entire road going out. We're about a little over 1.5 miles in here right now, and this right here is the worst spot. We've already sent trucks out this morning. Got another one sitting here waiting to load. We're dragging wood pretty good up these hills right now. We just kind of Chad's having to kind of pick and choose, and where he's coming up at, Jeff's over there on the 748 over yonder. You can see the nose of his skidder over there where he's running. I'm sitting here watching Kevin as he processes wood. My truck, that video yesterday was published about 2 o'clock or so, I guess. It's already over 5,000 views. I mean, quick, which I knew that was going to be a hot topic and everything. And I was going to talk a little bit about that. The truck will get fixed. I mean, it's no big deal. I mean, I've got something to drive. The truck will get fixed and all that, and it'll be back out here and what have you. And a lot of people freaked out when I said the price for that truck. Well, you need to look at the prices of just half tons, what you'll pay for a half-ton truck now with a gas burner engine in it. I mean, the prices of these vehicles have just went absolutely crazy and everything. Now, if I was an individual truck shopping buying a truck, there's no way on God's green earth I'd buy a truck like what I drive. But that truck, understand, that truck is my office. That truck is my office that I work out of every day, and I'll drive that truck for 10 plus years. My other one that's sitting right over there right now, that 03, a lot of y'all know the story behind it. It's sitting right over there. I've had that truck for more than 14 years now, and it's going to roll over 400,000 miles here in the next day or so. Now, I've had a lot of people say, do a delete. Well, I don't know exactly what has happened to the truck yet, and that's not for me to worry about or try to figure out. The dealer's gonna take care of that and all that stuff like that. I don't think it's anything engine wise. I think it's going to be in the transmission is what it's going to be. But I have had a lot of people mention doing engine delete, where you take off the DPF and the DEF system and all that stuff, and the EGR cooler and all that. That is a great idea and something that I will consider. However, I will not consider it right now. And here's why. That truck's got 10,000 miles on it, or well, it's got 11,000 miles on it, and it's 6 months old, just turned 6 months old. And that truck's got a lot of warranty on it, and we bought extra warranty with it when we bought it too. And I'm not gonna do anything like that to the truck till the warranty goes out. It's just because if you do something like that to it, and they find out about it, and you do have problems with the engine, that's gonna come back to haunt you right there. And some people say, well, you can go back and throw all that stuff back on there real quick or whatever like that. I don't want the hassle of that. I do not want the hassle of having to throw stuff back on there. I just don't want to do that. And then you have to reprogram the computer and all that. So you got that right there too. And you'd have to redo something like that, because man, the way these vehicles are now, when they plug into them, I mean, they can tell everything. They can tell. You can see that 635 way that Joker coming up through there just then with that drag. But a lot of comments on that video, a lot of good information on that video. And like I said, I knew that was gonna strike a lot of conversation, and that video is gonna get an incredible amount of views on that thing. So that's pretty cool. But saw a few deer yesterday afternoon, nothing to shoot at. I did see one more buck. I did not film him though. When I saw him, I let him do his thing and went on about his business and everything like that, and he's still living and breathing and all. But I've had quite a few t-shirts go to moving, man, since I started opening that up and everything. People have been asking me about them and all that. I shipped several out yesterday, got some more going out again this morning, and so if you want one of those, you can email me cottontop3@yahoo.com, and y'all can subscribe to me if you like my stuff. This video just be very, very simple. You can see the 748. There's our wide tire skidder right there, backing up there to grab a bundle of brush there off of Kevin. That's Jeff right there, grabbing that. Gonna take it back out there in the woods. Use it for some matting somewhere out there to help keep things from eroding away. So we're just gonna roll on along. Today will not be a full blast day. Anytime you come in and we've had as much rain as we've had, you're not gonna run 100% because you had to struggle with stuff and things like that and all. So but at least we're running today. At least we're running, and we still need a good bit more rain. So maybe we'll get some more rain here coming up. It's supposed to get cold here for our area, which I know, like the northern states and stuff like that, what I'm fixing to say is not nowhere near cold for y'all. But Friday morning, the normal temperature is supposed to be around 20 degrees. Some are saying 17, 18 degrees. And then we're supposed to have a little bit of wind, which usually it don't ever get quite as cold as they say it does. So I'm figuring it's going to be 21, 22 realistically, and which is pretty cold for us. I mean, I know like up at Chicago and places like that, you know, y'all get down just freaking just cold, you know, bad cold. And then on up in Canada and those places like that, y'all see some showing up ferociously cold weather. And but I'm glad I don't live where it gets that cold, man. That I can't imagine what it would be like having to deal with a machine and trying to get it cranked and stuff like that. Because I mean, when it gets down around 10 around here, we can have a good bit of trouble trying to get things going and cranking and all that. You can see Chad down there, got that drag. He's easing up that hill with that drag right there. That's where the 635 really shines at right there. Is doing stuff like that. When it gets a little bit wet, like it is right now on that hill, and you can tell he's lower than Kevin is, with that machine you can kind of finesse that thing and it'll just ease right on with a drag. So hope y'all have a good Wednesday and rest of your week. I'll include my email link down below, and we'll catch y'all later. Later, taters!